sure are painful. I'm here to introduce a good friend, Julie Hermanson Turner. And but before that, I'd like to deviate one little bit and say something about her husband, because Julie did a great job of raising two beautiful daughters and one husband. I remember getting ready to go play our first game. In those days, the freshmen played their own schedule. They weren't on the varsity. So we were playing a junior college team. Coach Minniby asked him, was he going? He said, no, just give me a report how it goes. So at halftime, Jimmy had 42. So I didn't wait till the end of the game. I called him at half. And by the end of the game, he had 63. And to my knowledge, all these years, that's the most points any player has ever made at Baylor. I think Vinnie Johnson had 57 one time. That is probably the most. I think but Jimmy loved to shoot. I promise you that. I never did have to encourage him. One night we were playing in Austin and somebody faked him the ball and he shot it anyway. This is a great family. I've known the Turners for a long time, and Julie's mother was one of my biggest critics. In my 34 years with the Houston Rockets, especially when I became general manager, boy, was she tough on me. I'm telling you. It seemed like every time we lost a game, it wasn't Tracy McGrady's fault, it was mine. And so she never called me, but I would call her and take my whipping. And she was a go-getter. I can see where Julie gets that fire because she was and she was one of the best. She knew much about the Rockets as I did, and she studied constantly. And it was a lot of fun because Jimmy and Julie would come down and pick her up and bring her to the games sometime, and it worked out. It worked out really good. I think that as time got, I started. After I got hit by lightning, I started losing my eyesight, and it got a little difficult for me. And I haven't driven a car in 4.5 years. I was coming back from playing golf 4.5 years ago, and I get to the loop there in Houston, and Sharon calls me, my wife, and she said, "Where are you?" And I said, "I'm on my way home." She said, "Well, be real careful." She said, "There's something came on TV just right now. There's some idiot on the loop going the wrong way." I said, "One idiot forever, there's 100 of them." Julie is, I don't know who's picked these people, but they do a great job. I spent almost a day going through Julie's bio and everything that she's done. And we'd be here till 12 o'clock if I read it all to you. I mean, I don't know how in the world she's had time to have two girls. Look at all the things that she and Jimmy have done over the years. As far as Baylor goes, it's everything is for Baylor. Starting with the Turner Plaza out there, if you look between the baseball, softball, and that area out there, they started that. And I think that what a lot of people don't know, Julie is so smart that when Jimmy bought the water company, he was looking for a name. And he wanted to use deja vu, but it's been used already. So Julie said, what about deja blue? And they put it in a blue bottle, sold a couple bottles before it was over. But they've been a great team, and Julie's going to add a whole lot to this. She's been on more boards here at Baylor, at Dallas Baptist University, and she's a go-getter. I think gets it done. She's so good. 2 years ago, I recommended her here in the Hall of Fame. And she's on the board now of the Texas Sports Hall of Fame here. And everything that the Turners touch is better off. So that's the kind of people you want to be around. I mean, you know, a lot of people didn't know that Jimmy won some games for us, but he's still winning games for us if you look at everything he's been involved with, he and his wife. And I think that whether it's the plaza out there or the box, I mean, you can go down and, you know, here at Baylor, at other schools, they put in a work order and they get it. It's so simple. Here, it takes all of us to make this university go. And when you got guys like Mr. McLean, Jimmy Turner, people like that, that's why we're going so well. Because people care and they give. And I know it's hard to give, but for some reason it's easy to give to Baylor. I've never understood that. And even when I didn't think I had any money, I could find something to give to Baylor. It's just a feeling you get when you're here. And I think that Julie represents that spirit oh so well, as well as Danny and Wayne. And I'm tickled to death that we have some of our people going to be sitting on some of these major decisions that this university will be making. You know? Julie's been outstanding alumnus at different places. She's taught at 4 different colleges. I could go on and on and on. She's the right person in the right place at the right time, as well as I think Danny and Wayne too. So I feel really good about Baylor. I've not felt good over the last, well, ever since I had this triple bypass. It's been a long 10 months for me. And I think that all of a sudden, if I can't climb stairs and I can't move very fast, I'm getting better. And by football season, I expect to be coming back to games. I'm very proud of Baylor University. I graduated in 1960. I had to go to service right away. I came back. I was going to go play for the Phillips Oilers, and Coach Menifee called me and said, would you want to be my assistant? Well, at the time, I was repossessing cars in Dallas, and the night before, I just got shot at. So I thought that was the Lord making the right call. And so I said, well, Coach, I'm interested. I said, will we get shot at? And he said, I don't think we'll be that bad, no. So I came to Baylor, and then everybody was afraid I was never going to leave. Finally I did. And I keep coming back every chance I get. And it's people that make the university. People like the Turners. But I never got the chance to tell them that I got to coach Jimmy Turner, or I know Julie Turner. So I'm proud of that relationship, as well as a lot of relationships. There's very few Baylor people that I don't like. Now, if you pin me down, I can come up with a couple. tell you, when you're picking people like the people we picked tonight, especially Julie, I watched her work. One of the best things I ever did was recommend her for the board here at the Texas Sports Hall of Fame. And we're going to see a lot of things done. And we're going to get by this. You know, the worst thing you can do is you're locked up in a room for 12 months. I can't walk upstairs. I can't breathe. And my university's falling apart that I love here. And it wasn't a good time for me. But now I'm getting encouraged again.